The love drug. So oxytocin, if you're selling a community in which people interact with one another, this is probably your strongest drug. It could be just as effective for you in your business, right? I bought my first multi-million-dollar home. I've never owned a home over $1 million. I just bought my first one. I love it, right? But I didn't buy it for the house. I bought it because I'm in the club. It put me in a certain club amongst peers that I want to be part of, right? So it really does matter. I think wearing a Rolex puts you in a certain club. It was one of the first things I wanted when I was successful enough to buy one. I wanted a nice watch. But different people have different clubs that they're in, right? Oxytocin's a really interesting drug. So it's the love drug. It's the reason. But get this, still don't forget this rule. The drug is triggered by the anticipation of love. The anticipation of belonging. Not belonging itself, and I'll prove it to you. How many of you look forward to the holidays every year? Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? How many of you look forward to it 10 minutes after everybody gets to your house? You're ready for everybody to get the fuck out of your house so you can go about your life, right? But the anticipation of everybody being around and cozying around the fire and exchanging, it's all a great idea until they get there, right? It's the Griswolds. But it's true. So when people are all around sharing companionship with friends, we need this. We need to belong. We need to commune. It's part of who we are. It's not something we like. It's a primal need. Remember the cows? Remember the cows? The best cow was in the center, surrounded by the other cows. We all feel at our caveman level safer in a community. This is why people are building cultures inside companies right now and why it's such a big deal. There were no company cultures 20 years ago. Nobody gave a shit. You went to work, right? But people have figured out that they can pay people less, work them more, get more productivity out of them if they can build a familiar culture, right? If they can build that sense of belonging. I joined Anthem Country Club as soon as I bought my house, right? That's a club. I wanted to be in that club. Harley Davidson. That's a club. There is no difference, right? People just want to belong. I love Kennedy's saying that the average American is walking around with their umbilical cord in their hand just looking for somebody to plug it into. I believe that's absolutely true. People are dying to belong more now than ever. I think 9/11 divided and shattered the fabric of our country. I really do. Of the world, really. And I think we're still recovering from it. But people need catalysts. This is where you guys can come in. People will not commune without a catalyst, right? People will not commune without a catalyst. In other words, people will commune around wine. People will commune around bicycling. They will commune around playing the banjo, right? But they're not just going to hang out. We're socially awkward, all of us, right? So we don't just hang out. Cortisol is the last one. You hear about cortisol. If you have a big cortisol release, that you get fatter, right? Right? It's true. You do. Dopamine lasts seconds. Serotonin lasts minutes. Oxytocin can last an hour. Guess how long? Oxytocin can last an hour. Guess how long cortisol lasts? It's true. You do. Dopamine